by myself on my own? What if I lose all control and take a step out into the unknown? Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted. You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's
1
going
minute.
on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Oh, 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 oh. What do I know?
Welcome back to another live stream of the Hockey Nation live show with your hockey guru, Coach Frenchy, back in the house. Coach, we don't have no hockey game tonight. You are right, we don't have any hockey game. But what are you going to do? But I'm going to show up every night for the next 35 days until to the end of July to show up every time we don't have a hockey game. I'm going to talk about hockey. So we'll maybe take a couple of nights off, like maybe a Saturday night. But overall, I'm going to be here every night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time to talk about hockey, talk about the draft, the expansion draft, the trade, the everything, all the news around the league. And then I'm talking about you, who you are, what you want to talk about, and ask a question. And that's what is a new formula I want to bring. And we know we have a show in the morning, 11 o'clock. It's not for everybody to be there early in the morning. So I want to, satisfy the other part of the people where they are not there in the morning. They can come the night and talking about hockey, where they have a passion about the game and they love to talking about the game. And I just see the chat very quickly, the exchange, welcome and hi, how you doing, everything like that. This all is about the community we are inside the Hockey Nation live show as a family make us special. Do you expect 200 people? Not at all. I only expect one person is me. If you join me, that's awesome. So I don't have no expectation because I love the game. I love to talk about the game. So you have 10, 6, 5, 28. It's not a matter. The key behind this guy is to be together, to have a great, great time together, and talking about what we love to do. Of course, we're talking about the game. I tried to check the chat for you guys so I can get it for you. And we don't do this. Like we do, it's what we're going to talk tonight, but we have to talk a lot of things. First, we're going to get a quick recap of the game of last night. We're going to talk about the trade between the Nashville today with the Los Angeles Kings. What do you think about that? What do you feel about that? What are your expectations? Every night, we're going to talk about a specific players. He's going to be on the trade market. So tonight, we talk about Zeph Jones for the Columbus Blue Jacket. I know 4 different teams or 4 different area or location he can go. We're going to talk about this. I will ask you about what you think about that. I'm going to talk about also the expansion draft. We are right now, guys, 20 days before the expansion draft. So I'm going to bring different team talking about them. So tonight is the Montreal Canadiens and the New York Rangers. Sometimes you may be not interested about that, but try to get more you analyze about hockey. That's the key about that. Try to learn more about other teams in the NHL. We not build that team, that channel only for one specific team. I think it's great to have more and a reason to what's going on around other team. And that's the beauty of what we did here. Finally, we're going to talk about, of course, we're going to finish this with a quiz at the end of the show. We're going to have a 4 question. We're going to see if you know more about hockey, everything like that. So we're going to do that. So we have a lot of things going on. I'm going to, a little bit like a roller coaster. Sometimes we're going to have a special guest. Sometimes it could be Frank Well. He could be Michael DeVillano or other friends, guests about different things. I'm going to talk about sometime about American Hockey League. I'm going to talk about different thing about junior. I'm going to bring sometimes different thing about to become a better human being. And everything like that, the life coaching. And I'm going to bring different aspect. Maybe you don't like it. It's okay. But what I want to mention to you tonight is this part. We are right now at 81 subscriber of the 1,000 subscriber at the end of the day. So we are right now at 81. So what I ask you one thing, guys, I want to do this before the end of the playoff. That's my goal right now. I think we can get 40 new subscribers for the next couple of days after the game number 3, number 4, and then maybe get that part. So what I ask you, maybe someone, only one person. Maybe you have a friend, a brother, a sister, a mom, a dad, an aunt, an uncle, a cousin. Maybe they likes a lot of hockey, but maybe for the service to helping someone. It's maybe tell to someone tonight, hey, I want you to help. When I'm always there at the live stream with the Hockey Nation show, they're looking for subscriber. Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you have a YouTube account? If yes, please, could you subscribe to that show? And that's the only thing we're looking for. I really looking for 1,000. That's my last goal of what we're looking for. Then after that, we're going to go to another bigger for other things to do about different things, merchandise and the giveaway and more. But I want to be sure I ask Anit to help to get that 1,000, and we'll do, of course. So let's start right away with a welcome, everybody. I'm going to go flip right away quick. And I'm not going to say it one by one, but I'm going to name your name. But I'm going to go, we have a lot of things to talk about. So, first of all, welcome from Montreal, Alexis Dubec, directly from Nevada. Golden Knight, #1 fans inside the family, Mr. Adam Berger. From New Brunswick Mountain. Not only he's alone, he's always with his beautiful mini, Mr. Brent Leboutillier. Hey, here you go. From Westmont, Montreal, Canadian Giant is back in the house. Oh, Daryl is back in the house, Mr. Carolina Hurricane favorite team, or maybe everything again. Tampa Bay, Daryl, cheer for them. So I think there's already directly from South Florida beside my location. Welcome back, Mr. Bud, the Monkey Boy. from South Florida, a little bit farther, but close enough to say hi to him, Mr. Michael Rosenblatt. He's back in the house tonight, directly from Quebec City. He had a difficult time for the last two games. He promised us he's going to be amazing, but right now he is not. And I don't know what's going on with Carey. He needs to talk with Angela. You have to have something with Angela. Carey, you need something with Angela for sure. Welcome back, Mr. Carey Price. Shrimp Grizzly is back in the house. Daryl, again, I will get you a little bit. Let's go directly from Sweden and directly from Finland. They are all like a brothers. He show up every time, every night. Welcome back, Mr. Stefan Manberg. And from Finland again, Moy, and Moy. That's the only word I know. He stopped to learn in French, by the way. I don't know why he did not stop to consist to learn French, but maybe we'll ask her more. But welcome back, Monsieur Yamo Vertanen. Hey, Coach, what do you think about the third goal? Is Manson fault, Carey? Not at all, Carey. I think Manson is completely his fault. He thought to give the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield turned around, and it was too far for Petrie. And Carey Price was not expect that go to straight to Palat. And Palat have gave away like a Santa Claus gave a gift. That's what happened with Edmondson. Trade Abs as the new coach. So Ramon back in the house tonight. Edmondson tried to reverse play. Petrie should have been better position. Well, I think the easy way, if you look about each mistake of the 3 goals yesterday, all right, it's all about awareness. It's all about what's going on. Perry have a chance to put the puck outside the blue line. He tried to go back. The second goal, Weber at 5 seconds. Time management with the clock. That's 101 in hockey. All right, you can talk about Chariot. You should take the man and not play the puck. By the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's a concept of team. The third one is Edmondson expect to have a D reverse. He can go on his forehand, run the puck. Worst case is get intercept. He can come back in front of the net to play the man 1-to-1. So it's a little thing like that. 3 mistake gave the game to them. So it's very hard as a team together to accept that's one over there. So I think it's Edmondson, Petrie, small mistake. Also, Pala was very smart to read the play. Yamo, yeah. But I think as Edmondson thought Caulfield was around also, it's something we have to look about. Can I share my list tonight? Of course, you can say everything if you want to. We're going to talk about this today. I'm going to give you my first 2 picks on my draft if we have a chance to get there at the end of the show. We always see 13 minutes. Canadiens and Rangers, welcome back, buddy. Thanks again. Directly from Houston, Texas, Mr. Joseph Lanham. Here we go. We got everybody. I got the second goal. Coleman was very hard to watch. It was a painful one for many ways. He's going to be one of the recognized the most best goal in NHL. It was the one at 0.1 second. It was all-star with Weber. Send the puck to Dano in the neutral zone. Really great play by Ryan McDonald. I checked the game, the goal many times. And Ryan McDonald, a great cap control to Dano. He lose the puck in the middle, go to Coleman. Coleman come around. And Chariot, he played, I call this like the half-moon guy. So half-moon guy, he go around. He play the puck. He did not play the man. And he go around. Now, Weber make a big mistake. So when you play about hockey, guys, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper about that. And maybe that will helping you. As a hockey player, you have to be aware what's going on, everything, all the details. Weber, he should recognize, all right, that Coleman, he was coming on his back ends. So what you do right now, you cheat a little bit more, all right? You have to cheat a little bit more. Carey Price, him, he thought he cheat a little bit too much, and that's why he missed to get Coleman over there. But it's fast, right? It's quick. It's hard. So, but everything you have to look as a defenseman, he's on forehand. He's just coming to the backhand. It's the same thing when you play a 2 versus 1. Do he's as a forehand? Do he's going to turn around or play, turn your hip, all right? Turn your split your body from the upper body, lower body. Turn your hip for the one-timer, everything like that. So everything like that. I think overall, Montreal had a great game. Montreal played a bad 4 versus 3. We talked about this morning. At 4-3, have to be better. That was the turnover. For me, was that power play. That's what changed the game. Because if they score on power play, we don't talk about the same score after that. It was 1-0 Montreal. If you turn that, it would not friendly with 2-1 Montreal. That would be completely another game. But it's easy to talk like this after the game, right? But again, I think when he said, Dominic Charm did not miss too much, he missed those little things like that. No blame Luke Richardson, guys. Luke Richardson, his first time as head coach, and after 3 games now, he said, hey, buddy, you all played the game number 1, the Stanley Cup. That's not, it takes experience to get there. And then you say Shea Burke has a goaltender coach. Now you're going to take care about the defenseman. That's what Dominic Chan is going to bring behind the bench, stabilize the right people to the right chair. Same thing with the players. I would not be surprised Montreal comes a couple of chance tomorrow at home with new player in the lineup, everything like that. I not said it will happen, but I would not be surprised. I don't want to mention anybody. I don't know, but I think it will be something we have to think about that. Because the second pair was so good. Absolutely right. That was the biggest hurt, painful after that. I tried to get positive, stay positive here. It was not easy, you know what I mean? But I tried to say, you know what, we're not going to give up. We're going to, but it was so hard for me because I think I knew inside of me as a coach, this was the knockout of the Montreal yesterday. I'll be honest with it. It's like that. That was the punch of the night, that goal over there. It could be that punch of the series, that goal also. I don't want to get big at it, but we have to be honest with you. I think Nashville return is not enough for Edvidson. We're going to talk about this in the next minute. I think Alexei Nashville is a rebuilding mode by getting the second, third round pick in the draft. The finish, Commander said, is very well Montreal lose the score, but win the game. Of course, this is great comments about that. You know what I mean? That's the sadness behind that, right? The sadness, the outcome should be 1-1, and we were back in Montreal. We have an advantage ice, and we talk differently between each one of us. People are excited, game number 3, and now they believe. It's like that. It's still 2-0, but what we see, game number 2, guys, we should be cheering and happy and be say, you know what? We win the next game, everything could happen. Again, they can play again. Then they show yesterday. It's just, I believe, the problem right now is Carey Price do not play the level he should play. Vasilevsky right now win the battle. Vasilevsky showed the rest. He's solid, and Carey Price did not make the big save right now to keep Montreal to win a game, to steal a game. Now, did he make big saves sometime? Of course, I understand. But it's funny right now what he did again, the 3 first round, and what he's doing right now, that's what not he did the first round. He had an 8-7-0 last night. He had an 8-8-9 first game number 1. To win a Stanley Cup, you have to be at 93-94. That's what Vasilevsky did it. 97-7 yesterday, Vasilevsky. The night before it was 95, I believe, 96 again. So that's where he played right now. That's the series. And we said couple of things. Is goaltender, special team, Montreal win yesterday, and Dano versus first line. Dano beat everybody last night. Kucherov, had 0 point yesterday. Stamkos, 0 point. Edmund, 0 point. So he did exactly what he's supposed. He missed one thing. Carey Price did not show up where he's supposed to be. And let's blame him. It's a team concept. It's just hard because two little mistakes turn around and you pay the price for those mistakes. And we have to give credit for the third line for the Tampa Bay, Gord, Coleman, and Goodrow. They pick it up where other players did not show up yesterday or they didn't do score. We have to give them credit about that part over there. So I think it's a good thing about that one over there. But I think LA should have given him a B prospect every time about that one over there. Alexei Ella has so many young Wellington players with the Ontario rate. Adam, you're absolutely right about that. Yeah, they should have gave Tobias Portsfoot about that one over there. That rate, it was not, and I'm going to jump in on the way, guys, if you don't mind. I will jump on that one, everything. Don't forget, first of all, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. If you have any question, please put the Q in front of the questions so I can follow up. I'm going to dive into the couple of news around the league, but I want to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about a lot of things, so I want to get fast about that one over there. Let's jump in about this one here. All right, all the news around the league. Let's trade about that trade quickly. I will give you any information. First of all, the Kings trade for Nashville. They got Victor Arvidsson and return second-round pick 2021, third-round pick 2022. Here what I'm talking about. He was from Sweden. I'm sure Stefan Manberg knows about him. He was a 112 overall pick at 2014 Nashville. 180, 5'9". He have a 385 game in NHL, 127 goal with 112 assists for 239 points. He have played about 16 minutes, 34 by way over there. Question, I would put right there. Conference wasn't to pick too much too. Here's the deal right now you're going to see in the NHL for the next couple of weeks. All right, because the expansion draft is coming. All right, because the expansion draft is coming in the next couple of days, weeks, 20 days, be honest with you. And what happened? The team tried to not losing the players. So adversary was exposed to the expansion draft, and they will lose him anyway. So at losing him without keep him, why not to get prospect? What Adam said, they rebuild on the one way. They would try right now. Rand Owenson is on the market. Gishan is on the market. They have a few UFA. The only players. And they try now to go 4-4. What are you talking about, coach? They would not go 7-3-1. They will go 4-8 skater. The key on the draft is expansion. You have a choice. 7 forward, 3D, or 4 forward, 4D. And they want to keep the quadruor of the defensemen. You talk about, Ellis, Uzi, Ekholm, and also Fabro. And that's what they're looking for. They did not want to lose Fabro. They did not want to lose Ellis. So that's what they try about that one. So they know they have Diovelin. They have other rookies coming up over there. And I think that's the choice they did about that. I think Julius Zaros, how I said that they changed the plan at the point where they are finished strong, but I think Saros make different things where I believe they are not strong like they are thinking they are strong. That's the goaltender Saros is so amazing, so he make that team better. Can he handle there for 1 year? That's my question about that one over there. So that's what play about that one over there. Good evening, Kimberly and Jude. Pre-game in the house. Welcome back. Bonsoir, Nicolas de Goubi-Bonneau. Dowdy, Capital Addison for the first line. Wow. Where Duncan Keith gonna on your mind? What is the packaging on your mind about Duncan Keith? Is on the market right now. We know we have a two years contract, lower money. So a lot of discussion left and right. If they have a deal at Winnipeg, that'd be awesome. The discussion a little bit go to Vancouver. He wants to go in two directions. He wants to be on the West Coast. That's what he's looking for. And so I think Duncan could have exposed about that one over there. What would be very interesting is it will happen about that one for sure for Duncan about that one over there. And also that's a contract of Harrison. He has 3 more years to go, 4.25 for the next 3 years. Now, I want to mention one thing. One of the top best 10 players in NHL from 2016 to 2019, 5 versus 5, Victor Arvidsson was there. We talk about the best of the best. So he's been there. 31 goal, 29 goal, 31 goal. He has also 60 points, 61 points, 61 points, and maybe 50-something points. He had 3 great seasons. Since that, 2019, 2021, 2020, 2021, he got a lot injuries. That's why he did not produce over there. He had 35 points this year and 50 games. He did not finish with problem with the back. Prior to that, he had 57 game or 58 game. He had a good ratio, 38 point, I believe, that time. But again, he's hurt a lot. So that's the risk a Los Angeles Kings have to take about that. But for the Nashville, they get there to get draft. They don't lose anybody. They have a player to keep inside what they're looking for their expansion drafts. They are win on that one. They get a second pick, a third pick. That's pretty good. And they know Alverson, he cannot get more what they think. The third lay for Los Angeles Kings guy, they have maybe someone can play top 6 and maybe top 3. If he stay healthy, is an amazing, great pick at low cost. That's the risk a Los Angeles Kings they take. Worst case is a top 9 over there, and he fit well. He's still at 4.2. He can get 20, 25 goals per year. It's a winner. It's a no-brainer for the Los Angeles Kings. They have a lot of money right now. They have a lot of rookies coming, and I think that would be a good deal for them to do that. It was a great deal overall. I think both are happy about that. Now, who win? The time will tell us, but it's a great question about you guys about that one over there. C'est quand le repêchage d'expansion? Between July 18th to 21st. So it'll be there live. I think it's July 21st. You're going to get who they're going to select this and then. Here we go. July 21st was there. Welcome back from Boston. John Grega. Don't forget to ask you a question about that, guys. We open up different things. Like I said, we try to bring different ways here to get there. A couple of things. This is a Victor Albertson Project Award. Right, the winner, that's the winner we talk about. So I can't tell you, well, coach, do you do this? Not at all. I pick up, I'm a member of Sven website, right, and I get that part of there. So what is the award? The award is the weight average data express and percentile, all right? It's made by Patrick Bacon. And with just G Fresh Hockey is the one bring those stuff like that. So I have nothing there, but that's a great place to see. He's a player is great on offensive side. If he's good on defensive side, on power play, if you play on PK, he's finishing 84, goal and every 60 minutes per game, 83. First primary assist on 60 minutes, 45. Penalty he dropped 38. All right, and then you have a caution C, caution T over there. You can see his line is dropping. Talk about 18, 19. Look, he have 31 goal, I believe. Look, his proximity and offensive is going down. All right, you can see this one over there. On 18, his defense, he was low. He's getting better when defense, but he dropped on defensive side. And that's the finishing right there. So you can see it get lower and lower and lower on that one over there. That's the risk of what the King have to face. And that's the risk that they have to. That's the reason he got second and third line over there. Do you think tomorrow there will be another trade? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. It could happen, but I don't expect this right now. But I don't hear more rumor what's going on around the league. But expect a couple of trades on the next couple of weeks for sure about that one. Talking about trade, but talking hiring, it's another French Canadian guy. This week, the French Canadian coaches are on the paradise after Pascal Vincent, right? After Sylvain Lafave, and now after Alex Tanguay. Now today, the Coyotes announced the new head coach André Tourigny. He got a 3 years contract with the team. He's going to become the head coach after an agreement, part between Tuckett and Arizona. So he become the next coach for the Arizona. I'm pretty sure he's going to bring maybe Benoit Gros or Mario Duhamel. Mario Duhamel, always follow him everywhere. He's a little bit what Mike Kelly does with Gérard Galland or Mitch Korn with Paris Trust. Expect André Tourigny as a great, really smart coach. Win the junior U20 Team Canada, and is a great. He have a lot of experience on the OHL. He was with Ottawa 67, I believe. Alexei, do you think André Tourigny is a good hire for absolutely what I just said? Alexei, great question. Absolutely agree. And for me to be a French Canadian, to see those Québécois make an impact as assistant coach or head coach, awesome. That's what I'm talking about. It's time to pick up other younger coaches. I appreciate what Ken Hitchcock Tortorella, Boudreau, those older there, they changing the chair, they switch the team, everything like that. It's great, but I think it's time right now to let the young guests coming back, they have a chance. You have only 32 jobs, and why not to give them more an opportunity to be the coach over that. Do you think they will keep Joel Bouchard? Good question, Randy. I like that a lot, to be honest with you. And that's what we're talking about. Don't hesitate to stop me. If any question, I will bring to you. Everything like that. Yes, I would believe he would be an assistant coach in the team next season. I would not be surprised, and this is only me, I did not hear that Alex Bureau come back to Laval as a head coach, and he bring Joel Bouchard working with Dominic Charm. That's my feeling about that one over there. So I don't know if it will happen, but I think that would be good about that. Mon bien, is that Boudreau could be assistant coach on Andre. I think Boudreau he should be analyst hockey in Minnesota Wild, and it'll be fine. I think he will not accept to be assistant coach, or be shocked if Boudreau he will do this. It will be a disaster. I know him personally a lot, to work with him at Mississippi Seawolf 98 to 2003. Great guy. His wife saved my life in USA on my green card. But I have a lot of respect for the gratitude about them. But I would not feel him as a great set as an assistant coach in NHL. Unfortunately, for the health authorities in Quebec, they unfortunately refused to add more people inside the building and the Montreal Canadiens. So game number 3 will be with only 3,500 people over there. I would not be surprised, but again, Claude is really over 60 years old. His health is great, but not perfect. You know, he have a heart attack, something like that, last season, the playoff. He make a ton of money. I just feel like, why you try to go back as over 60? I understand the passion, you know what I mean? I understand that exactly, but geez, you know what I mean? I think he could become a little bit what Jacques Lemaire does, like Larry Robinson. Those old players become a special advisor for the team. That would be the great asset. Jacques Martin is still around, but I think those guys like Claude Julien, Bruce Boudreau could become a special advisor team. Toronto have a lot of those people over there. Tampa Bay have a couple of players like that, and I think those teams does this a lot, and I think that would be a great asset for do that. Two big news around Toronto and Chicago. This is the big news. You have a great article on the Atlantic about Jonathan Toews today. I feel like he's going to be back next season. He was a problem of the chronic immune response syndrome he got last season. He could not do performing at the high level. He have a problem of every activity he was doing, everything like that. And this is great news. He feel better. He feel like he's going to be ready next season. So great asset for them, Chicago, to hear their captain, Jonathan Toews, will be back. Now, I want to talk about the Frederik Andersen. I don't know. This is he shocked me. I thought this is going to be a divorce with Frederik Andersen. And my question to you guys tonight will be, how much do you give to them for Frederik Andersen to stay with the Toronto Maple Leafs if he's accept to be a part-time goaltender? How much do you think he will get for the Toronto Maple Leafs? And how much you feel Toronto can pay him with the salary cap problem they have? So it's a great question to ask you. You can put some answer right there. But I think for me, it's a really a concern about me to get him back over there. Me, I like Boudreau. He's my better coach and Hitchcock. You know, everybody have their own opinion and favorite, everything like that. I don't have no disagree with you. Boudreau, it was been a goal, like I said earlier. Ken Hitchcock, I met him 2 times at the NHL Coaches Association. Great, smart. The beauty of Boudreau, but not the Boudreau, Hitchcock, he's really great human being. Great. He came from nowhere. I never played NHL. He started from nowhere, from the bottom of the bottom, and he grew all the way. He became one of the best coaches in NHL. On the Boudreau play hockey in NHL, Boudreau is old school, bad language, everything like that, but he was effective when he did it. So we have to give him credit for what he did. He did a lot. If Freddie has a good chance, we're not advancing in the playoff. Perfect for the Habs. It's a concept, right? It's not easy to bet Toronto. I think he did very well. He did a couple of things. He's an injury. I think for him to stay over there for the Toronto, he cannot offer him more at 3 years at $3 million. Can he accept this? Or can he go to Edmonton at $4 or $5 million? Can he go to Carolina at $3, $4, $5 million? He's only 31 years old. He's a great goaltender in the NHL. So it'll be very interesting to see that, about that, what he's going to do, what he's looking for. But he's going to be in demand. I'm just curious if he will accept to have lower money to stay in the place he liked to be, maybe he loved to be, or he will accept to get a little bit more money to play in a place where they can get more money and maybe be the best thing for him. Because remember, he had a lot of UFA goaltender this year. And I think if they gave to Jake Campbell to become the goaltender number one, what I'm really questionable about that's another subject we're going to bring about this together. But I feel like they have a lot. You have, so many goaltender at the goaltender number one. You can split, you can get less money. Well, coach, why you don't get higher? Because they really believe at Jake Campbell. Campbell is at $1.8 million. Toronto is really in the trouble with the salary cap. So they can save $1-2 million as a goaltender, and to pick up someone as a forward, it's a win-win for Kyle Dubas. So if they can get Peter Meshek from the Carolina, he can make this at $3 million. That would be great for them. I think Linus Ullmark, it could be another good place over there. But again, those looking for more money, I don't know about that. But I just want to share with you about that one there. Good Bruce director, player personnel, because you could serve talent for the Habs. I don't see Bruce Boudreau with the Montreal Canadiens allow. It could be somewhere else, but I don't see him about that. Welcome back, Mr. NRG Clan. Go Habs, go. ZL, welcome back in the house. I believe that's not the first time. I think you can be here before. If not, don't forget to subscribe to the show, guys. And don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. The next subject I want to talk about tonight is about trade Zed Jones. And I think I don't know if Yamo is still around or anybody else is around. You want to talk about this? Give me your suggestion. Coach, where are you coming with all those people? Everything like that. Guys, I do 2 hours searching every day. For 2 hours, I'm searching. So what you do? I go on the website. I go I'm a member of friend website. So I go to, example, the Atlantic. I go to TSN, Sportnet. I go to ESPN. I will go to social media, like on Twitter. I'm always constantly on Twitter. I maybe follow 30, 40, the best writer in hockey. And I'm doing those stats. And every stat you get, the information, I'm not the one build everything. I get from them and carry on this to you guys. So I'm in the middle of between me, search, and you guys. And hopefully I bring a great content for you guys to get information from me. And it's a win-win situation about that. Zed Jones, I believe from Atlantic, again, they are thinking they have four direction. Zed Jones, he wants to go on a free agent at the end of the season, 21-22. Can the Columbus keep him longer until the trade deadline next year? Possible. But I just give you four locations he can go for him and what he can get in return. One thing you can see in there, Forlac look terrible, Randy. Absolutely agree with you. I'm here, Yamo. You think about what you see. Villardi at first Alex Tugas, Center Z for Jones. I think I would be honest with you. You can see Los Angeles does not want to give Turcotte and Villardi. They want possible Kempe because now they got Arvidsson, son. Oh, jeez. And they have Thomas they can trade. And they have also Boris Foot, the defenseman. So they take a place as Zed Jones. And the first round pick, 22. Every team I put there, they gave their first round pick. Everybody gave them a 1 or 2 great prospect with that part over there. Every one of them gave also a defenseman. So that's what Columbus is looking for. A defenseman, a great 2 prospect, and a first round pick. That's 4. Can Zed Jones deserve that big 4 versus 1? That's what I'm asking you about that one over there. And I don't know what you're thinking about that. Welcome back, Mr. Joseph Ferreira. Always have a few people show up here with their last name. I love them to pronunciation, like Tata. I like Zalazar from Frank Zalazar. I like Joseph Ferreira. I like to roll my R, everything like that. But I just want to mention about that one over there. So my question to you, we're going to be here for a couple more minutes before we jump. What do you think about this? Which team do you feel like they're going to trade, or you feel that would be the best trade for the Columbus to get? And let's start with Mr. Joseph said, the Flyers sound like the best fit, but I would prefer he move out on the West Coast for Joseph. That's a funny one. I understand about that one over there. Yes, the Chicago package is the better one on my view. Glad to see that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. The beauty of this live stream is not about me. It's to exchange. It's to bring and talk about this. That's what it makes us so much better. Flyer, any good, right D? Not at all. And that's what they're looking for, the Flyers, to take a spot at Niskanen. Proponov on the left side doing a very good job. But they never have anybody since Niskanen left last year to take his place, and that's what they struggle on the right side. Of course, you have Ag and St. Harm, and they have Myers, and they have the young players over there, the big guy. But again, I think that would be a good asset over there. Alexei Kings have 30 for RD. That's a good point here. Flyers Avenue RD, I just answered to you. Colorado for him is a good deal to get that one over there. Colorado have Mekar. Alex Dubé said Laberge, je suis pas certain, j'ai compris. At Chicago, Penman and a good R about that one over there. Great comments over there about that one over there. Here's the point I'm going to give you quickly what I'm thinking for each team, and you can consider. Flyers, I think it's not good enough for what Columbus want to be. I think Philip Myers is only a bottom three on. They need a top three. Wisdom is a package to work on it. Marken Frost is a great player over there. That's a good deal for him. But I think they will need better at Myers. I would ask him maybe St. Harm or something similar, that one over there, to get in return. Colorado, I don't like Tyler Joss on that trade over there. They gave a good Justin Barron. Ranta is good, but I would ask a little bit better at Tyler Joss over there. For the Los Angeles King, I think Alexei he nailed it, but he said Villardi or Turcotte. I think Camp is not good enough. Thomas is good. Purse Foot is good. But I think I will looking for a little bit better prospect at Thomas or Camp in return. Finally, for Chicago, I like that deal. It just, it's a great deal. All young players, Kurashev, Baudin, Rachel is looking good. For me, if I look about this for the Columbus, I like the Chicago deal. That's what I'm looking for. That would be the best thing to get to restart with Zed Jones. I believe they win that trade against Chicago. Again, it's not Chicago want to offer. It's just what we're thinking as a person that knows hockey, what they should do against Zed Jones. So I just want to mention about that one over there. Yes, Chicago struggled on D. Remember, you have Duncan Keith and I think it's Gord Murphy. And they have... I don't know if Buck Viss is a right D. That's maybe Stephen can answer me about that one. I put Pascal Laberge in the Flyers package. They will not go 5 versus 1. And I don't think so Laberge is going to be good enough for what the Columbus is going to do. I don't know that team well. Be willing to give up that much for a free agent next year. He does not want to be in Columbus. I think it's first round sick, but I don't think the team would give up 2 top prospects. Bankwagon Sport, first of all, thanks for being a part of the show. Welcome aboard. Secondly, is a great questionable about that one over there. But I can promise you one thing, all right? If it's happened a trade like that, the agent, he will already talk by the permission of the Columbus to talk about contract extension with the players. They will not trade him for 1 year and then they're losing him. They have a negotiation. He wants to be around. He wants to get this. It's a lot of things behind the door. Whatsoever, you have to be careful. But it's a lot of number. They can do it behind the door. I think it's a lot for me. I agree with you. I think 3 will be good enough. He have not had a great year this year, Zev Jones. He struggled a lot. Werenski is the key for Columbus. But I think 3-1 will be good. I will go with 2 prospects with 1 first-round pick for sure on that one over there. Bandwagon about that. Yes, Chicago probably need him the most. Absolutely right. On the 4th team right there, that's what he need the most is Chicago. Maybe Los Angeles. And because Philadelphia Flyers need a RD, I think Colorado is the worst of the 4 for me because they are already Makar, Girard, Dustin Toles. They have Rand Graves, and they have Baron over there. And I know one of the 4 is going to leave for Seattle. But at the end of the day, they have enough. And they have also Justin Barron in the affiliation. The prospect of Colorado is amazing, to be honest with you. Mr. Nemeth, 9 New York Mets, 3-4-2. Welcome aboard. So that's what I thought about that trade over there. I just want to mention this to you. Let's talk live stream. It's already 46. I tried to bring this under 60 minutes. Let's move on quicker about that one over there. I want to mention this. I did 2 extension draft pick over there. How you build this, coach, how you prepare your expansion draft. And that's what I do. For each team, I select their cap salary and I look about contract, everything like that. And that's what happened. And in the future, the Hockey Nation Live Show is going to go on still live stream, but we're going to do something bigger for you guys to have a really knowledge about hockey. You want to be a part of a different thing. We're going to bring you a lot of more contents when we get the 1,000. Until then, I cannot talk about this more, but you're going to see we're going to change the direction at some point. And I want to brief to you what we do on the private side with different people. And that's the one thing we do here. So we go about the team. We look the salary cap, the contract, the RFA, the UFA, and I try to figure out who's going to be exposed. So what I'm going to do with you about 3 minutes, go through this graphic, and at the end, I'm going to give you a list of the player exposed, and you are the GM of the Seattle Kraken. You have to tell me which one do you believe they're going to pick. All right? So the NMC, what is this code? It's a no movement clause. So they cannot put him on the list. They have to protect him. So you have Panarin, Creighton, Grader, Zibanejad, and Trouba. So they have to be on the protection list whatsoever happening. The pending RFA is Buchnevich next year, Schittel, 21 years old, Gauthier, Holden, and Chesterkin, 25 years old. Salut mon homme, mon coach, bricoleur, de Chicoutimi with la belle Marianne. A pending UFA. New York guys are in great situation. New York. This is one of the best situation is New York Rangers. They have only 2 and they are not good. Like the best of the best. So we have Brendan Smith, defenseman, and the forward 4-line DTCP is right there. Blackhawks Nation, I love that one over there. Finally, we have someone from Chicago Blackhawks in the house. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully, you go to subscribe to the show and click on the like. So we'd love to give you us more information. What you do, what you like about hockey, everything on that'd be great. Congratulations, your captain, Jonathan Toews, is going to be back next season. The contract already signed are Strome, Lafrenière, Kravtsov, Capo, Roney, Blackwell, and Zachary Jones. They have also Adam Fox, Ryan Lindgren, Kadri Miller, Anthony Piredo, Alexei Georgiev, and Kinkin, the goaltender. That's Kinkin play a big role, guys, when they got here this year. What are you talking about? I'll let you know a little bit. Look what the Rangers have at 22 years old, younger. This is great, and they all play for the team right now. They have Capo, Kravtsov, Lafrenière, Schittel, Miller, and Zachary Jones. That give you a great. Absolutely right about this Black Nation. They need something big and better what they have right now for sure. They don't have anybody, guys, over 32 years old. Can you believe it? That's how Rangers are so going to be strong the next couple of years about that. Yes, I apologize about that one over there. I got you, my friend. I did it. I see this, and it was too late to change that. Thanks to remind me about that one. Gannon has a lot of work to work with. He's the best one to be there, and him is smiling every night because he's going to have an amazing, great roster over there. The salary cap right now is $57 million. The projected cap space is 23, and the roster right now size is 17. You have a rule in NHL, guys. They have to have 20 contract players at the beginning of the season. The max is 23. The minimum is 20. So they have to sign 3-1. Who are they? Is the player don't have no contract right now? I'm talking about the RFA and the UFA. Lock the UFA out. They're not a big deal. The RFA, they have to sign Pushnevich. It's about $4 or $5 million. Shittel, a couple more $1 million, maybe $2 million. Gauthier, Odin, not bad. Not at all. Nothing. But Shesterkin, the goaltender number 1, they have to sign him. That would be interesting. He get a contract, a bridge contract. I'm not sure about that one, but that would make part of the $23 million. That gave them a chance to sign a UFA at some point, or maybe 2. So that would be signed up. We're going to be a good GM, yeah. I would pick Lafrenière, Sorrow, Moon. So the brewery money, they have a lot, and that's the problem. Only problem, the red flag on them is this part. They have a brewery, D'Angelo, at $3.7 million for 2 more years. Right? They trade him, or they can give away him. They will see what happened over there. Now, the dead cap, they still pay money at the player. They don't play with them anymore, and they are on the salary cap every year. Lundqvist, $1.5 million. Shatterkirk, play for an arm, $1.4 million. And Giraldi, $1.1 million, is retired. Assistant coach now. They are still pay him. It was today. Today, July 1st, is the payday for all the players got buy out by NHL. We talked about this morning. A long list. It's amazing when you see this. The good thing for the New York, they still have 9 draft picks this year. 3, they have a second round. They have 2 picks at the 3rd round, 3 at the 4th, and they have 5, 6, 7 over there. Here's the protect player I'm thinking they're going to get. All right? So they get forward. They have Panarin, Kreider, Zibanejad, Strome, like I said, Kako over there. I apologize. Pushnevich, and Shittel. Shittel is already 2 years, and in NHL, he count as he need to be protected. So 7 players. The 3D, Trouba, Lindgren, and Fox. So they have 3 right there. Their goaltender guy is Shesterkin. So who is not player? And that's why you play your game, guys. That's why you tell me which one the Seattle Kraken is going to pick. Between Kincaid, Blackwell, Rooney, Piteto, and D'Angelo. Tell me what you think the Seattle Kraken right now is going to select next year. Or next month, in 20 days. Anybody have a pick for that one? Adam, go with D'Angelo. D'Angelo, I will pick. Anybody else? We still have a couple of people. We still have 12, 13 people. I'm sure some of the people, they are there. Nicola, go with Kincaid, the goaltender. Anybody else? Chicago Nation, Joseph. If Lundqvist is good to play next year, yes, he should be back to play, but we're not sure yet. He did not confirm he will return. Faut-tu prendre un? Yes. Brandon Boutier, Kincaid. You have to bring one. You don't have to play, but if you want to play or to participate with that, the next thing we're going to talk is the Montreal Canadiens. Quick, I can do this for you. All right, give you 30 more seconds. D'Angelo. All right, sound good. So most of the people took the goaltender Kincaid. Some of you took D'Angelo. I'll be honest with you. I would not be surprised they pick. I agree with you about that one, Joseph, about that one over there. Oh, I clicked that one over there. Apologize. The winner of, well, not the winner. Nicola. Okay. And try to remember this, what's going to happen. I'm going to make my list at the end. I believe they're going to select Colin Blackwell of the New York Rangers next year. 28 years old, have an amazing, great year for the New York Rangers. D'Angelo, with all the crap he did on the off ice, everything like that, he was, buried as a player. He was not returned, everything like that. I would not see Ron Francis picking up him. I think Kincaid is a veteran goaltender, but not good enough to play still in the NHL for my book. So they were looking for young players. I think Colin Blackwell will respond for what kind of players I believe the coach Axtell is going to be over there. So my pick on that one is Colin Blackwell. Now, I know you want to talk about this. This is the situation for the Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to be quick on that one. The no move clause: Gallagher, Anderson, Petrie, Edmondson, Chariot, Price, and Drouin. Drouin, I'm not sure it's confirmed about him because he's on the long-term reservist list, whatever it is. So I'm not sure he's got this. I took him out of the equation, right? But they have Gallagher, Anderson, Petrie, and Edmondson have to be on the list of the protection because they're no clause. They have 2 RFA next year, Lekonen and Kokenemi. They have a lot of UFA, Armia, Dano, Tatar, Perry, Starr, Frolic, Gustafsson, and Merrill. If you sign Armia or Dano or Perry, you have to put him on the protection list. And that changes completely your protection list. So it'll be really, really interesting what they're going to do about that, those UFA. They signed before or after. Now, the contract is already done deal. Toffoli, Biron, Suzuki, Evans, Weber, Kulak, Willett, and Jake Allen. They all signed with no clause. So they have no choice. They can be traded with nothing about that one over there. Bauer again, power of wild thing for me. First one, D'Angelo gave him another chance. Possible right there. Okay, Lyle, welcome back, buddy. Oh, not that one again. Sorry about that. Welcome, buddy. So Montreal, the 22 years old, younger. The only one did not play yet but he played one game is Ilonen. But he still have Suzuki, Caulfield, Kokenemi, and Romanov. The salary cap right now for them is $70 million. They already signed 20 players. That's the good news about that. And they still have $10 million to play without Armia, Dano, Tatar, Perry, and the rest. So they have to sign 3 of them. The money from $10 million drop. Remember that one over there. The 32 years old. Rangers have 0. Look, Montreal. Weber, Price, Petrie, and Biron. Right? Now, the draft, they have 11 selection next draft at the end of the July. So they have 1 first-round pick, 2 and second and the third, 3 and the fourth, and they have the original pick, 5, 6, 7, and this draft, they have 11 over there. Perry to trade. Joseph, they don't have to trade him. He's already on UFA. So he's free around to go he wants to go. The protection list, I believe they're going to go with 7 forward, 3D, and 1 goaltender. So it's going to be Gallagher, Anderson, Kokenemi, Toffoli, Suzuki, Lekonen, and Biron. The defensemen, Chariot, Edmondson, Petrie. Wait a minute, coach. Weber. They cannot get him. And Price. That's what the protection list of Montreal. So what happened there is this part. Do you have any bad contract? That's a good question. You can talk more about that after that. So what happening there, I will be back to you in about a month, is I'm going to give you whether players are exposed to Seattle Kraken, and you are the GM. You are the GM right now. You are Ron Francis. The Montreal Canadiens give you a list and say, look, I need to pick one. Which one do you get? And that's what I get your answer, guys. That's what I need from you right now. Jake Allen, Shea Weber, Jake Evans, Jonathan Drouin. I put this as an asterisk because I think he have a normal close because he's a long-term injury reserve. I was not sure. I'm not completely sure at 100%. other rules. So I apologize, but I do my best about that. And Brett Kulak. So my question to you, who is going to get? By the Monkey Boy, Shea Weber. Hello, Alvin McDonald from Grand Cachet. Me and my woman, Penny Anderson. Welcome aboard. Kulak right there. Kulak right there. Weber right there. Weber, easy pick. Yamo said Jake Allen. Anybody else? Still have a time? Don't forget to click on the likes. This is the first time we do a live stream like this. We're going to do this a lot in July until to the preparation of the expansion draft. And then I will have to, at the end of the show, the next couple of minutes, I would like you guys to tell me your feedback. How do you feel about that? If you like the contents, if you feel it's great, how we can bring more, or what you think we should do more, you are the one over there to tell me exactly. So, all right. So Jake Allen, Weber, Evan, Drouin, and Kulak. That's a great year because everybody, you see right now, we have different players. You are a GM right now, we have different answers. Je reviens, coach Nicolas, reviens vite. On commence le quiz dans 5 minutes. So, that would be something for me. I have 2 players going to go there. I believe Shea Weber or Brett Kulak. I think that's what he's going to do over there. At least you get Jake Allen, but I really believe they're going to sign Chris Traeger over there. So it'll be interesting about that. But that's what I see. And 20 days, I'm going to review, show you all my lists here. I'm going to talk more about this, but it'll be interesting to see that. About that. Yamo, if Vegas trade Fleury, I could see Vegas going after Allen as a backup to Leonard. Bankwagon said Allen, that's perfect. The only thing I would say, Adam, about that one over there is they have a lot of UFA goaltender, and why to give a second-round pick or a third-round pick. The fact Montreal get Jake Allen at $2.3 million this year, it was to expose him on the draft right there. I want to mention a couple more things here very, very quickly, guys. Very quickly. The paid 3, I give you 1 minute. You can check about this. Every July 1st, you have 2 days, you have 2 things happening in NHL today, usually every year. The UFA start today, usually like it's a normal NHL, is the paid day for the player get buy out. So you can see a lot of players right now get money from other team. They was there over there. So that'll be really, really, really interesting. You can see Rick DiPietro still get $1.5 million until 2028, guys. So I think it was a great stat to bring this to you tonight, guys. Hi, Darren O'Reilly. Welcome aboard. I don't want to talk about the game, honestly. If you have any question you want to talk about the game last night, you can ask questions, put the Q in front of that one over there. This is my recap of the game number 2. I talked about this morning. So if you want to see my recap, you can jump on the show this morning at 11 o'clock. I mentioned what they did great. I mentioned what they need to improve. And I said what I'm worried about game number 3. I did that this morning at 11 o'clock. Then I want to show you 2 things. This is Blake Coleman, guys. At the top, look how he scored the first goal. I diving. Look the second goal in junior and again Buffalo, Pittsburgh, on one hand. Tonight, Blake Coleman score on the amazing goal over there. So I just want to share with you about that one over there to get there. Now I'm going to give you one thing tonight, a preview of my. Oh my God! Hold on. I need to delete those stuff like that. I'm getting there. Hold on. I did forget this one over there. All right. So that's give you an idea. I'm going to do this the next couple of days. But this is a preview of my draft. It's coming. Pick number 1 by the Buffalo Sabres. All right. Then you can see the player I select round number 1. The pick number is going to be Owen Power. He's a D, play left. He was born November 22nd, 2002. He's 6'6". He played NCAA. He's going to play there in Michigan. 26 game, 3 goals, 13 assists last season, and 16 points. That's give you an idea. This is round number 2. I select, and I just want to Seattle Kraken select Matty Bernier, another player from Michigan, about that one. So I just want to sharing with you about that one there. Big kid, absolute big kid. So what happened with this coach? I'm coming with you with an amazing, great draft I'm going to share with you. It's coming the next couple of days, couple of weeks. We're going to have a night. We're going to talk about draft to expose you to understand and knowledge you better about hockey, about the draft, everything like that. That's what we're going to do, right? To do everything like that. It's time for the quiz. We are at the end, almost at the end of the show. So if you want to participate, you have to pay $2. Just kidding. It's free. I want to know how good you are. Listen, you are the one at home. I'm not watching you. Like I always say, I coach my players, right? I will tell them, you're the one to take a shortcut. You're the one to take everything in shortcut. I believe many people take shortcut. Or they are happy with average. They don't want to become great. They're just happy with average. Or they want to be shortcut in hockey. But a shortcut don't prove anything. So if you search Google right now on my question, you cheat. It's not bothering me. When I put my head under my pillow tonight, I feel good. If you lie and life is lie and cheat, it's up to you. Nothing to prove until yourself tonight. So nothing here to set that, everything like that. Here we go. We have always someone show up here with the good times. So the first question here is this way. Most consecutive season with 20 goals in NHL. Who is this players? Wayne Gretzky, Jaromir Jagr, Gordy Orr, and Brendan Shanahan. You coach. Welcome aboard. So usually we put a timer here. I don't know who's the timer. Let me get the timer here. The timer is right there. Carey Price said Jagr. Bad the Monkey said Jagr. Isaac said Jagr. 48 seconds. Bien sûr, mon ami. J'espère toi aussi. $25 seconds. Yamo. Ken said B. Ça va bien, très bien, mon homme. C. But I'm guessing Sarah Moon. 15 seconds. The Monkey. The Giants. Ça va très bien, Isaac. Ça va bien. Yamo. 7. Alexi, Nicola, Kimberly, Brian, Minnie. I give you an extra 10 seconds. Prends pour qui dans la série? Moi, j'ai pris Montréal en 7, mon ami. And the answer is Gordy Orr. I miss a E. That's funny. I missed an E right there. That's auto correction we have, right? I put the E right now. Très bien, mon Isaac. The only guy got it is Sorrow. Ils l'ont chopé une très belle. All right, question number 2. La question numéro 2. Most consecutive season with 50 goals. Ovechkin, Bossy, Jagr, Gretzky. The time is start. Here we go. Solomon is number one so far with one answer. What is your answer? Monkey said Wayne Gretzky. Yamo said A. Finally, Yamo, join the party, Yamo. Glad to see you, buddy. We miss you the morning, by the way. You try to understand your Finland language on Twitter. I cannot. Ken L said D. Anybody else? And don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome, guys. Must be B, D, but these guys are good. Sorrow. That is a good answer. Carey Price and Michael Bussey. C. Oui, ben d'accord avec toi. Bang the wagon, said Ovechkin. Isaac said Michael Bussey. I give you the answer of question number 2 is Mike Bussey with 9. Carey Price, Isaac have a good answer. And with Sorrow, Moon after 2 questions is 1-1-1. Let's move on. This one is a bit difficult. What are you talking about, Coach? Because I'm going to give you a little bit longer to answer. You have to remember that one. All right. Is this one. Question 3. We have 4 tonight. I was born in Canada. I only played for one team. I had the most points as a defenseman as an active player. So this player play right now. I won the gold medal with Team Canada. I was selected 2nd round overall pick. Not overall pick. It was the 2nd round. So it could be 42, 43, 36, 32, 48, 56. And who I am? I start the clock right now, and good luck. Yamu said Keith. We'll see. Drew Doughty, like that. But the monkey said Duncan Keith. "18 seconds. I might be Sean Carlson. Carlson played for teams like San Jose and Ottawa. Carlson is not in. Oh man, Gene, that's hard, but just going with Patrice Brisebois. No, the player I have is play right now in NHL. Sorrow. Ken L say with Keith. Nicolas said Doughty. Nobody think about one player right now. I don't say he's an answer, but one player right now play. Matthew Joseph Isaac. No, he's a forward. Then Keith, but the monkey. So the answer is, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. Nobody said Chris Letang for the Pittsburgh Penguins. But it's not him. Andrew Majampeni, Joseph, he is a forward. All right, so check about this. I was born in Canada. I only play for one team. I have the most points as a defenseman. And I also an active player right now in NHL. I won the gold with Team Canada. All right, I was selected 2nd round, 2nd pick, overall pick. I should put that one. I forgot. But the winner is Duncan Keith. 625 points so far. We have Yamo join the lead. Well, also with the bottom monkey, guys, I have to go for an extra one. We'll go to finish this one. That will be the last one here. And it's going to be now, you have Sorrow. He is right there. And I was Joseph. Yeah, lucky guess. Wow, lucky guess. But you nail it, buddy. All right, the next one. Sorrow is one. I think we have also by the monkey. We have Kalen, I believe. Adam one also. Let's move into the next one. Who has the most point and overtime, season and playoff together? So that's an example. If you play regular season, you tie the game 2-2, you go straight on overtime, and the score is finish the game. And the playoff, and after that, you usually have a shutout. But a shootout does not count. But only overtime, regular season, or and regular time, playoff time. So who is your answer? Nicolas and Yamo said CC. Anybody else? Adam said B. Nicolas said Ovechkin. Joseph said Wayne Gretzky. Sarah Moon said A. I did not start the clock. I apologize. J'ai bonne réponse, je suis certain. Nicolas, il dit. Anybody else? By the monkey. Last chance, buddy. You can make the playoff. Ken L say C. I know KL, you have a good answer, key too. Yeah. By the monkey, we wait for you. We give you a chance to make the playoff possible if you have a good answer. Give you Alex Ovechkin, Carey Price. Join the rush at the last minute. Carey Price show up at the last minute. Be coach. All right. The answer of this question, guys, is Alex Ovechkin, 37 points. So Carey Price with. Bien sûr, Isaac. Bref, je me souviens de toi. Butter Monkey, Ovechkin coach. All right. Then we have also, we have Nicolas, Carey Price, Yamo, and Ken L. You guys, you're going to the extra overtime question right here. It's going to be easy. I'm going to make a hint right here. Whoops, sorry. Here we go. Ready? What was the number of André Dubon in NHL with the Flyers? Which number he wear when he was played for the Flyers? I will give you one thing. The number is below 15. So it's 1 to 15. If you don't know, André Dupont played for the Philadelphia Flyers during the winner of the Stanley Cup. Est-ce que je peux aussi, capitaine? Bien sûr, mon Isaac, tu peux jouer. Buddy, NHL, welcome aboard. Nicolas de Courbono, c'est numéro 6. Yamo, c'est number 9. Maurice Richard. Go to the one star. I love it, NHL. Thank you so much. Bud said 12. We're still missing Carey Price answer. Isaac said 13. We're still missing Kahan L. No clue about NHL. John Gregor said 10. Callan said 12. Carey Price said 8. Joseph Laham said 6. Zero Moon says 0-0. The winner of number is, and he's the winner of the game tonight as a quiz, is 6. Henri Dupont played many years, live under where I was born, and 12 years. Henri Dupont was number 6. His son played high-level hockey, but never make the NHL. So congratulations, Mr. Nicolas de Gobi Bono. That's conclude a quiz for tonight. That's conclude also of the show of the night. Hopefully, you guys, I'm going to jump on that one. That's bit easier to talk about this, you guys. This is the format we're going to bring to you guys every night. We have no hockey game. So the next one's going to be Sunday night. We take off no Saturday night usually. We go more like the weekend, like a Monday to Friday, everything like that. Please, I'm going to give you also one more thing. You can send me a DM or reach me. Try to tell me what you would like more to bring the Hockey Nation Live Show, bring more to you guys. You are the one, you have the right to tell us what you want to hear, what you want to learn, what you want to more, and we're going to bring to you. But without feedback, we cannot improve. I don't want to disappoint you. I want to make the Hockey Nation Live Show better. And you are the answer at that question. You're the one saying, I understand. Oh, you're nice, you guy, you're doing well, you're doing good. I like what you see, blah, blah, blah. But I want you to tell me what we need to do to get better. What you need to do to make that channel better. What we need to do to bring to you more. I think tonight the draft expansion was amazing for me. The next thing we build right now here, it's great about the draft, but we need to get the quiz is cool. That's something like John Gregor mentioned. I think that's something we're going to keep more and more the morning or the night for sure. I think that's fun to see that. I think there's a lot of different questions about that. Do you feel we should have you guys live with me talking? Would you like to participate live with us? Lâche pas ton contenu, coach. Merci beaucoup, Isaac. Very nice from you. Thank you so much. So, what's the main reason that the NHL still no preseason game? I think I watched one in over 40 years. Do you have a preseason game? The reason I still do preseason game, they do about 4 or 5 now. The thing they changed a lot. So they don't have anymore the training camp. It's a 3 days, 5 days, and then they jump right away. Split A, split B, and they play pregame, 3 to 5 games to start the season. Hopefully this is answered to you. Merci, Zach. Carl and the show, 2 days a week. Carl. Adam, can you repeat again? I'm going to be sure I understand. Be live will be cool. Maybe a call and a type the show. Yeah, that's something we're looking for. We would like to have you about, I don't know, we do a show 90 minutes like tonight. Maybe we have a 20 minutes. We invite you to come with me, like Michael Develano come, and we put you on the green room. It's called a green room. You're on the waiting list over there. Or we bring 2 people at the same time. Or we bring 2 people, 2 contests, come to the quiz, and it's only 2 people, something like that. Quel travail tu fais-tu dans la vie, coach? Je coach hockey. J'enseigne j'enseigne le hockey, puis j'enseigne le mindset. Have a call and show 2 days a week where caller can call and talk with you on Michael. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I'm talking about this, Adam. We can do that live or whatever. He said, look, we can put you in the show without camera. If you're scared, we put you a black screen or whatever you are, and we put you there. You can talk to us. You have a question like that. I think that'd be great. À quel niveau? AAA, AA. Usually, I was coach junior for many years. I stopped for the last 3 years now. But yeah, that was the level I coach now. I go do it, but no. But that's why we try to make this better for in the summer. I think it would be great to see that. I think it would be fun. The contents, we want us to change the contents. Please let me know. Quiz, I love it, Coach Brian Loputier. Thank you so much, Brian. I want you to answer next time, Brian. Join us. If whatever you don't know the answer, Brian, try. And that's make participation look fun together. And you can say, like you do. Pourquoi s'arrêter? J'enseigne encore le hockey. C'est juste que j'ai décidé de ne pas être dans le junior. Je ne veux pas voyager beaucoup. Je veux rester plus à la maison. Avec le YouTube channel, ça me permet de rester plus à la maison. But that's what we're looking for. I want to bring more stuff like this, like the Friday tomorrow. Usually it's a fun day. Friday fun day. What we do. So tomorrow we have a quiz. We're going to bring, Michael will be up port. I'm pretty sure tomorrow. So it'll be great to see that. But that'd be great, Brian, like you said. Quelle équipe, entre autres? J'ai coaché dans la USPHL aux États-Unis. USPHL coach for many years. From north to south, honestly. The last few years, I was the Florida Panthers for the youth travel. Coach at U18 AA. And this year, I don't know. I think I'm not going to coach this year. I'm going diving all in the YouTube channel. Don't forget, guys, we have also a new one called the Pro Fantasy Sports. That's something we're going to create more now. The Fantasy Sports is going to be part of that part. We're going to create a little bit later in the next couple of weeks when we get 1,000 a private membership for people who want to get better, deeper contents on coaching, on draft, on fantasy, on contents about and be a part of its friend website. You pay one price, so you get every information, private Zoom together. If you don't know that, we come in with so many ideas. If you don't know that, it just take time to build. Si tu aurais des conseils à me donner, ça serait quoi? Ben, ça dépend quel niveau tu joues au hockey. Je pense que c'était, U16, U14? Cédric Valois, bienvenue mon homme. Ça fait longtemps qu'on ne t'a pas parlé. Again, everybody, if you want to click on the like, that'd be awesome. If you have any comments, like I said, that'd be great. Anything you want to mention to us, any question you want to talk about hockey, I'm free tonight. What's level, like you 12, 13, 14, or 16? L'âge de ton groupe, Isaac, Pee-wee, Bantam, Midget, Atom, équivalent du 2A, OK, mais à quel âge? Anybody else want to ask question about hockey? And de quoi parlez-vous aujourd'hui? On vient de finir le programme, Cédric, on vient de terminer. Bon, là, on parle de à n'importe quoi, en général. Si tu as des questions, quoi que ce soit, il n'y a pas de problème. En français ou en anglais. Any question you have in French and English, you can talk to me. I will answer you. That's the beauty here. And thanks you. I'm grateful for each one of you to accept the fact we can speak French, we can speak English. Some maybe don't like it, and that's okay. I feel like hockey is a language universal for both language compared to other sports. And I think that's make us unique here at the Hockey Nation Show. I have a chance for myself to speak both language where it's not perfectly great, but I think it's good enough for you to understand when I scream, Carey Price, make a save! Just kidding. But that's what I think is great. Bon, mais c'est bien, Zach. Écoute, je ne sais pas dans quel niveau que tu vas aller jouer plus haut, quoi que ce soit. C'est juste la pratique. Dans n'importe quoi que tu fais dans la vie, c'est la pratique. Tu lances des rondelles à tous les jours. Tu vas-tu au gym? Ta nutrition est comment? Ton recovery est comment? Tes couchés, tes heures de sommeil. Si tu veux vraiment jouer un joueur, that's a great comment right there. Follow your dreams. But you have to pay the price to follow your dreams. And nothing happened to you just because you think who you are. You need to pay the price. You have to practice every day. C'est beaucoup de sacrifices. What is the value you know in the draft? Question, what is the value you know in the draft? I'm not sure what you talk about the value exactly. Maybe explain a bit more, Alexis. The value, or I can bring you a lot. I have a lot of contents about this. Que penses-tu de la transaction entre le Kings et Nashville? Très bonne transaction pour les deux équipes. Cédric, je pense que Los Angeles va gagner un petit peu. Si Edwardson joue au niveau qu'il a joué il y a 3 ans, entre 2016 et 2019, il était un des meilleurs au niveau de 5 contre 5 avec le X goal pourcentage. Mais il est beaucoup blessé dans les 3 dernières années. Donc, c'est quelque chose j'espère que ça n'arrivera pas. Sinon, les Kings gagnent très bien l'échange. Mais qu'est-ce que tu fais? Qu'est-ce que tu dis à tes joueurs la plupart du temps? Ben, ça dépend. Durant la saison, avant la saison, présentement, j'enseigne. Donc, je leur dis, faire des pratiques, c'est aller au gym, manger la nutrition, préparer pour la prochaine saison. Donc, la façon de se préparer, c'est faire de la pratique, aller sur la glace 2-3 fois par semaine, faire du gym 5 fois par semaine, puis lancer des rondelles à la maison, du stick handling, mettre du temps pour être meilleur, à tous les jours. Mais combien d'heures que tu mets par jour? C'est ça qui fait la différence entre les joueurs qui sont moyens et les joueurs qui deviennent meilleurs et meilleurs. C'est la pratique. Quel conseil tu me donnes pour être scout? Étudie les joueurs. Donc, regarde, watch all the different sports, not different sports, all different leagues, OHL, WHL, QM, USHL. That's what your college, NCAA. That's how you learn, and that's why you practice. You watch them, you qualify them, you draft them, you select them, you make them a ranking, and then you compare with the best of the best. So what you see there, and so you learn about those stuff like that, and that's the way to do that. It's just like, as-tu des conseils en nutrition? Si tu as 13, 14 ans, 15 ans, 16 ans, ben écoute, c'est manger bien, manger du green, prendre beaucoup de l'eau, récupérer, c'est une chose très, très bien à faire. Va chercher des protéines, comme des poissons, du poulet, d'être loin ou ignorer toutes les fast-foods, les McDonald's, des affaires comme ça, des choses qui ne sont pas bonnes à manger. Donc, du green, des choses vertes, c'est très bon. Des fruits, c'est très bon. Des protéines shakes, c'est très, très bon. Puis après ça, bien, écoute, c'est dormir au moins 8 à 10 heures par jour. Puis après ça, c'est pratiquer 3-4 heures par jour de hockey. Ça fait partie vraiment, si tu veux jouer 3A, vraiment, tu vas aller jouer très haut au hockey. C'est ça que ça prend. Plus que tu es jeune, tu commences ça plus jeune, tu as plus de chances d'être meilleur, d'être repêché, puis être repêché, ben, participer à ce que tu veux devenir. Puis Brian, il l'a bien dit, follow your dream. Any question you want to mention to you guys? No problem. We have about 17, 18 people there. We are missing 1 likes to get 30. That'd be great. This is the first time that format we do. We tried different format. We're going to see what's the best. I'm so impressive. You see 17 people tonight here. We get about 25. That's the beauty about that. And that proves we're not only here for the Montreal Canadiens, but we prove because we want to talk about hockey. And any question you have, I can. Mon ami a été repêché dans le QM. Félicitations pour mon ami. Être repêché, c'est une chose, c'est après. C'est le plus important. Être repêché, il y en a plusieurs. C'est comment que tu vas faire après. C'est quoi tu vas faire pour faire l'équipe. Qu'est-ce que ça va prendre pour faire l'équipe. C'est une partie de mindset. La partie, elle se fout là. Qu'est-ce que tu fais pour apprendre la partie? Awareness, le développement du système. Comment qu'on joue une formation, comment qu'on joue en défensive, comment qu'on joue en offensive, comment qu'on joue en power play, comment qu'on joue en piqué. On fait quoi quand on n'a pas rondelle? Comment qu'on protège la rondelle? Comment qu'on joue avec la rondelle? À quel niveau qu'on met la rondelle? C'est poussé comme ça. Joseph, we were talking about Fedorov the other night. I did not realize he played on the Burey Mulgini line and 98 junior. That's more been a crazy great line. Yes, I believe that year they won the World Championship. John Grega, salut coach. Welcome back, buddy. Again, English, French, not a problem. I would give you. Coach, who is the most NHL ready in the draft? I missed that one. I apologize about the monkey. I don't know if he's still around. Are you talking about the players drafted right now? It's a funny one this year. You have not many players in the draft going to play a lot in NHL right away this year. And some of them already mentioned they're going to play NCAA college. Like Owen Power said that. Bernier said that also. A lot of players they're already there. The COVID-19 changed a lot of players. Some players did not play. Some players got loaned, like Coronato for the Chicago Steel, playing the OHL, now play for Chicago this year. C'est qui le meilleur joueur que tu as coaché? Guillaume Latendresse, Maxime Lapierre, Corey Crawford, Ken Baker, Pierre-Marc Bouchard, Olivier Latendresse, those birth year, 92, 93, 91, well, that's like 85, 90, yeah. So those birth year. Yeah, I think, I don't know, like most of them is going to be on the college, to be honest with you, like Luke Hughes, everything like that. I don't see many of them really make it NHL. I'll not be surprised. Zero of them is going to make NHL right away. They don't have no Lafreniere or McDavid or that kind of players. They're going to jump right away like that in NHL, to be honest with you. Yes and no. I think they want to trade a couples like Hohenson, maybe Duchesne, something. They would not touch like Tuvenin, or they're not going to trade the big name. I don't see that. I think they let go Rene, and that they try to maybe trade Rand Ohenson every time that. But I don't see them like a trade, like example, like a Uzi, Ellis, Elcom, Fabro, those guys like that, right? I don't think so happening over there for them. So it's going to be a mix. Puis le minimum bon joueur, puis le min bon joueur. Je ne suis pas certain ce que tu veux dire par là. We're going to go around for 8 more minutes, and that would be done. Puis le moins bon joueur. Il y en a plusieurs. Je ne vais pas parler de lesquels, mais c'est sûr qu'il y a des joueurs, moins bons joueurs. Pour moi, c'est des mauvaises personnes. Des personnes qui sont pas... c'est pas des bonnes personnes. Des bons coéquipiers, des bonnes human beings. Ils font des choses qu'ils ne veulent pas travailler, qui prennent ça à la légère, sont lazy. Their work ethic is not good. Donc, leur niveau de travail n'est pas bon. Ils ne veulent pas rien apprendre. Ils sont des paresseux. Des choses des moins bons comme ça. How do you think the Cap get younger players? Do you have a good prospect pool? The Washington Cap are going to trade Kuznetsov, number 92. I think he's going to be traded for sure. So they're going to get prospect and return, or they're going to get a lower pick and a draft pick. But I would not be surprised his pick, it would be traded the next couple of weeks. I don't expect him to return as a Washington Capitals at the beginning of the season. With everything happening last year, COVID and the kind of the behavior, everything like that, I don't see him to come back with that team. And in return, they can get 2 solid players, or they can get a solid players with him, a prospect, first round pick, something like that. So, but I don't see him on the Capitals, Washington, to get there. They're going to be back Ovechkin. They're going to keep DG Oshie. It's not a bad. They're on transition, but they not gave up everything. They have a good tender. Carlson's going to be great. They still have Orlov. I think it would be great for them to get a prospect D, join the quadruor of their defensemen. I think that will be helping them. Shower is not coming back over there. I don't see them over there. The top 6 getting older. They drop a little bit. But I think that would be good to get a top 6 like Arvidsson. It would be a good pick for them to get him. That kind of players. But in return for Kuznetsov, they can get something back. Tu as-tu déjà battu avec un des joueurs? Non, vraiment pas. Non. En tant qu'entraîneur, jamais. Trop gentil pour ça. Good vibes, John. Thank you so much. Coach, you have a good Canada Day. Yes, I work. Canada Day, live in USA. It's not a big deal, but yeah, all my fellows and friends. Hopefully they have a great time. But I'm in the mode of you hit the beach. No, we have really bad weather in South. That's terrible. I think Tim is not around here, but we are bad weather for the last 2 weeks and a half. Worse are you guys in the north. Usually at that time of the year, guys, I'm not here. I'm not in Florida. I'm in Canada and on my chalet on the water, and I stay there for 6 weeks. I never come back in South, but because of COVID. Mais genre la parole, non, Isaac, je suis pas comme ça. Do you think that the Panthers sharing their AHL team with Seattle means they would be on closed-term expansion draft? Not really. It's an agreement like happening many times between teams. The Seattle Kraken, the problem they get right now is because they're going to be in 2 years, they're going to have their club firm in Palm Springs in California, and they're waiting for the ring to be built. So they ask one team. I think there was a good move from Panthers to do that, helping them, and that's what's happening. But I don't see anything major that would change the expansion draft about that one over there. I believe for me they will get Chris Traeger as the goaltender for them. Comment que tu devrais faire les démarches pour être des scouts? Alexis, I will answer from. Bonne nuit au centre de bricoleur, mon ami. Merci d'être ici. Dis bonjour à Myriam. J'espère que je suis correct quand je dis Myriam. Hein? C'est vraiment son nom. Hein? Donc, je vous souhaite de bonnes soirées. Amusez-vous bien. Pas vraiment, Isaac. Il n'y a pas personne vraiment. Je pense mon caractère, la façon que je coach, je suis très aimé. Puis pas parce que m'a monté ma tête, là, mais ça n'arrive pas vraiment. C'est sûr que tu ne fais pas la parité pour tout le monde, là, mais j'ai pas jamais eu de problème de ce côté-là, pour être honnête avec toi. Comment tu souhaites pour les démarches, Alexis? Dans n'importe quoi, puis je vais répondre ici, I will answer this in French and English. Whatever you want to become, whatever you are young right now, you are 20, 30, or 15, 14, and more younger, you guys, the best way to learn something you want to be, become an intern. Go to become an intern. Go free job. Go to ask the best of the best. Hey, I would like to work for your team free all year. I'm going to be scout. I'm going to make video. I'm going to learn. I just want to learn to get better. Can I work for you free? Donc, si vous voulez avoir un job, ou vous voulez grossir dans le métier que vous voulez devenir meilleur et meilleur, c'est aller faire de l'interne comme un travailleur gratuit, plusieurs mois, plusieurs années. C'est comme ça que tu deviens meilleur. Si tu t'entoures vraiment à l'endroit pour les gens te mettre meilleur. Mais non, mais de la part de faire chez moi, bonne nuit Sam, good night Adam, bonne nuit Brian, good night Brian. Isaac, parfait, c'est rassurant. Pas de problème, mon ami. Good night, Reagan, John Gannon. Great guys, you back and forth. I still believe. Sam, bonne nuit, mon coach. Pas de problème, mon Sam. Bonne nuit, Sam. Good night, Adam. Adam's leaving also. Have a great night, Adams. Talk to you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Good night, coach. Everyone, you have a great night, guys. Love the show. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you so, Minnie. We still have 2 minutes to go. 45. We're going to close this. It's over what I thought I'm going to be, but I enjoyed to talk with you guys, talking about hockey. So at the end of the day, it's pretty good. We got our 31 likes. That's awesome. La plus grosse défaite en game, ça a été quoi? Ma plus grosse victoire, c'est la gagner la Coupe Mémorial en 95. J'ai perdu beaucoup des très bonnes parties. J'ai perdu une game, la finale au national des États-Unis. Ça en est une vraiment qui m'a resté marqué. Vraiment. Il y en a plusieurs. Mais la plus grosse, c'est que j'ai perdu 4-3 au national U18 AA a couple of years ago, and that's hurt. Minnie said, good night, coach, and everyone. Brand, don't go yet. Stay here, Brand. I have a message for her. I want to tell her that. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Here we go. Thank you so much, Minnie, Brian. Always a pleasure to have you on board. Everybody else. Listen, we hit the 45. I think for me it's the time to go. As everyone said, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate. Est-ce que tu as des bons choix suprêmes en finale, par exemple? Pas vraiment, Isaac. Je pense que tout a très bien été. Puis, on va se reprendre la prochaine fois. Je dois y aller 9h45. J'ai passé mon temps. Donc, thanks, Coach Joseph. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much. Isaac, viens nous voir encore une fois. On t'attend. J'aime ça que tu me poses des questions. J'espère qu'on va te répondre encore plus. Puis que tu vas en profiter la prochaine fois. Donc, thank you so much, everybody. Have an amazing, great night. Don't forget, you have what, Coach? Of course, you have greatness inside of you. Thank you so much, Brand, Minnie, everybody else. And look forward to see you tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, for another great show of the Hockey Nation live show. Salut, mon homme. Salut, Saro. Salut, everybody. Nicolas, toujours un plaisir de t'avoir. Merci, everybody. Carrie Price, Isaac, Brian, Joseph, Steven, Yamo, Bob the Monkey, Canadian Giants, and everybody else. If I forgot you, I'm sorry, but remember, you have greatness inside of you. Kimberly, of course I forgot Kimberly. Good night, bud.